Imagine your mind as a garden. When you were 5, you were planting seeds everywhere. Curiosity seeds, why seeds, what if seeds. Every bug, cloud and rock was a mystery, just waiting to be solved. That's the pure dopamine circuit of discovery. It's firing like fireworks in your skull. But then, some well-meaning idiot with a clipboard decided, no. Stop planting whatever you want. We've got this approved list of crops, timetables, grammar worksheets, and repeated facts you don't even care about. That's like telling a hummingbird to flap exactly 12 times a minute. It's death to the natural rhythm. And here's the sneaky truth. They don't kill your curiosity all at once. They smothered it in layers. Sit still. Stop asking so many questions. That's not relevant to the test. Each layer cuts the oxygen to your natural genius until you think boredom is normal. People call it ADD or ADHD like it's a damn disease. That's like looking at a Ferrari and saying, this thing accelerates too quickly. Better put a speed limiter on it. You're not broken. You're running a Formula 1 race car wiring in a world built for ox carts. The problem is not your brain moves too fast. The problem is the track they put you on. Tight, slow, repetitive. Laps around the same boring field. When that brain is allowed to lock onto something it loves, it's not distracted, it's unstoppable. That's how innovators, inventors and rule breakers change the world. Let's get sciencey for a sec. Dopamine isn't the pleasure chemical. That's lazy pop science. Dopamine is motivation juice. It's the thing that makes you want to go after something. A kid who's free to chase what excites them is literally rewiring their brain into a high-performance learning engine. Force them into boring repetition. You're teaching their brain life rewards are rare, unpredictable, and not worth chasing. That's how we got generations of adults killing time with alcohol, junk entertainment, and other addictions. They were trained to look for fake dopamine hits, because the real ones got taken away. The so-called problem kids today, they're not sick. They're just the next model of human. They don't drink as much. They don't buy into authority as easily. And they're allergic to bullshit. They're indigos, rule breakers, pattern disruptors. Walking middle fingers to outdated systems. Trying to fix them. It's like trying to train an eagle to walk in a chicken coop. Sure, you can clip the wings and make it shuffle along, but holy hell, what would happen if you let it fly? So why are you afraid to live like this? Because deep down, you know the moment you live by curiosity instead of conformity, you'll stop fitting neatly into the world's boxes. People might call you weird, arrogant, unrealistic, obsessive. And yeah, they will. That's the tax you pay for actually being awake. The alternative, you trade your wings for approval. Then spend the rest of your life staring at the windows, wishing you'd the balls to jump. The science of change via confusion. Ever notice how when someone says something that doesn't fit your worldview, you freeze for a second? That's cognitive dissonance. Your brain is in loading mode. That's the golden moment to plant a new belief. Because the old one is literally unplugged for inspection. This is why reframing works. You tilt the frame just enough to make them go, wait, what? And boom, you've got the steering wheel. The patterns that keep people stuck. Believing this is just the way I am. That's an identity lock. Mistaking boredom for safety. That's a comfort zone addiction. Outsourcing curiosity to authority. They'll tell me if it matters. Using fake dopamine, alcohol, endless scrolling, instead of real dopamine, pursuits of passion. Avoiding the discomfort that comes right before growth. Break any one of these patterns, and you start a domino effect. Break them all, and you're a walking revolution. Here's how to use this on someone else, or yourself. Pace. You know how you've always been told you can't focus unless it's interesting? Then lead. That's actually proof your brain is built for mastery, not mediocrity. All you've got to do is feed it better targets. Do it enough and they start building an identity around the upgrade that you've just sold them. If you follow this path, you become a force of nature, magnetic, alive, endlessly learning, shaping reality, instead of being shaped by it. People feel your energy, like static in the air before a storm. You stop asking for permission to be yourself. If you don't, you quietly decay, trading your spark for convenience, filling the hole with distractions and calling it normal life. Kid, you already know how to do this. You did it before the world trained you out of it. Every time you've gone down a rabbit hole of obsession, stayed up all night learning or hyper-focused on something you loved, you were doing it. The skill isn't missing. It's just been starved. Feed it again. Feed it like your life depends on it. 'Cause it fucking does.